We will apply maximum pressure to maximize our leverage. That's why today we're moving forward with a 25% surcharge on electricity exports. For the 1.5 million American homes and businesses that Ontario powers, homes and businesses in Minnesota, Michigan, and New York. This surcharge will cost families and businesses in these states up to $400,000 each and every single day. On an average, this will add around $100 per month to the bills of hardworking Americans. Let me be clear. I will not hesitate to increase this charge. If necessary, if the United States escalates, I will not hesitate to shut the electricity off completely. Believe me when I say I do not want to do this. I feel terrible for the American people because it's not the American people who started this trade war. It's one person who's responsible. That's President Trump.
All right, first and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Quadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the 144,000, the rest of the elect. I'm the brother Yawanathan, back another quick lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. This is just some quick breaking news dealing with this trade war that Trump is starting. Because when these devils start doing these trade wars and raising prices of different things, it mainly affects the people. All right, and they're showing they don't give a damn about the people. All right, being that we already living through an inflationary time. You know, we basically are in a recession by definition. And the people that's suffering the most is just the common people. All right, it's not the people that's starting the trade wars, not the people that's retaliating against the trade wars and bringing their own tariffs to the table, so to speak. It's just the average, everyday American. And see, the scriptures told you that there was going to be a time of peril, perilous times, all right, dangerous times, times of trouble. You know, times where when people say peace and safety, then sudden destruction is going to come upon them. And see, these type of things, they come upon people unexpectedly because they're not really watching the news and paying attention to what's going on, unless it's in the mainstream. All right, but yeah, that's going to affect a lot of people. Like he said, about 1.5 million Americans, which in the grand scheme, you know, is not really a lot, but in these particular parts, like he said, they're threatening complete cutoffs, you know, complete shutoffs, if he, something along those lines. But yeah, man, times are already hard enough, and threatening to turn off people's electricity completely, you know, just show you that we're living through some unstable time periods, all right, where calamities could come upon the people at any time. All right, so I'm gonna read a couple of scriptures. I'm gonna start with Luke 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon, and in the stars, which is going into them different solar, lunar eclipse. All right, this Passover, March 14th at evening, we're gonna have a complete blood moon. All right, a complete, total lunar eclipse blood moon. And that's a very spiritual sign from the Lord, man. So that's the signs which are basically omens from Yahweh Shai for the earth. All right, mainly for the prophets, because only the prophets really understand the times that we in, according to Bible prophecy. And these are signs that we in perilous times. All right, we in times of danger, in the time of Jacob's trouble, which is coming real soon. We pretty much are in the beginning stages of the time of Jacob's trouble. It says, and upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So it says, upon the earth, distress of nations. So you see all these wars, you know, rumors of wars, trade wars, which is basically creating harder times for the people. You see, the different disease outbreaks, all the rules and regulations that's coming from the government. All of this is creating distress upon the nations, all right, upon the people of the earth. And with perplexity, right? Perplexity meaning like confusion. Because people that really don't know what's going on, all right? They don't know what the goal is of the international banking elites. They just thinking that this is just some organic event, you know, either Trump or somebody's going to come and save the day. But that's not the case, all right? These people are very optimistic. And when they see the world crumbling, they thinking that something is going to get better. But according to prophecy, things are only going to get worse. And things are going to get harder and harder until Jacob's trouble, all right? Until global catastrophe, so to speak, whether that be the Black Swan event that kicks off the domino effect of things, all right, or however these devils decide to bring in their new world order, it's not going to be by peace, all right, it's going to be by war and destruction, all right, and a lot of death, you see, so that's the times we're living in. Let me get what I quoted, perilous times. Matter of fact, let me get peace and safety, and then maybe I'll get that. All right, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see, so the Lord is going to bring times in which people won't be able to escape. They won't be able to do anything to deliver themselves. And it's going to be during times where they promising peace. You know, they're promising, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Even though that sounds scary and dangerous and deadly, don't stress it. You know, just continue with the bread and circuses. Right? Like the scripture here just said, then sudden destruction will come upon them in these moments. All right, a thief in the night. Things happening without warning, even though you were warned, but you didn't want to take heed to the warning, which is the prophets of YAHASHAMIAHLA. You chose rather to live in the world, all right, make your bed in the world and try to get ahead. And meanwhile, we told you that the world is on fire and is burning down. You see, but you didn't want to listen. So this is why these times are going to come upon the people, like how the scriptures say, suddenly, sudden fear, desolation. That's Proverbs 3 and 25. All right, but for the elect is going to be protected through these times. You know, like Isaiah 65 and 13. You know, we're going to eat. You don't got to worry about that. If your power goes out, the Lord will have your back. All right, so with that, I'm going to say, call hello, Yahweh, to the elect.